Brendon Urie has had quite the rise as the frontman of Panic! At the Disco. Working his way from the vaudeville alternative of AFeverYouCantSweatOut to a now pop rock sound, the singer can't be contained. While he may have recently confused both Swifties and the scene with his Taylor Swift collab Me, the musician has also recently reminded fans that his expansive genre melding doesn't stop there. With the very first full Urie metal track airing during a Twitch stream, it had us reliving all of the totally metal things the singer has done to date. Top 10 times Brendon Urie went positively hardcore on us. Number 10. Positive Hardcore Thursday. Before Vine was no longer a thing, RIP, Urie was an absolute staple on the app. The 6-second clips offered a look into the frontman's world, from hilarious commentary to daily tour life. However, the best part of Urie's short-lived Vine presence was #Positive Hardcore Thursday, where he growled his way through mini tracks. Number 9. Urie's Every Time I Die tattoo. It's no secret that Urie's favorite band is Every Time I Die, and he's certainly not trying to hide it. Urie sports a massive ETID-inspired tattoo that covers the entirety of his left bicep. The tattoo was designed by Every Time I Die guitarist Jordan Buckley and tattooed on Urie by California tattoo artist Rich Pineda. Talk about dedication. Number 8. Urie is the goddamn devil in Emperor's New Clothes. Alright, so it's the fall of 2015. Brendon enters heaven in the Emperor's New Clothes music video, or so we thought. Basically, the heavenly gates are like, yo, Brendon, you don't belong, get the fuck out. And Brendon is all like, what the fuck, down into the fiery pits of hell, where he then transforms into the goddamn devil. Also, if you didn't realize we were paying homage to Urie's Fall Out Boy drunk history, then educate yourselves. Number 7. He joined Every Time I Die on It Remembers. Urie might be known for his piercing falsetto and catchy choruses with Panic! At the Disco, but that didn't stop him from lending his vocals and further proving his fandom to hardcore punk collective Every Time I Die for their 2016 release, It Remembers. Between Urie's fierce vocal range and Every Time I Die's Keith Buckley's biting growl, It Remembers became a standout track of low teens. Number 6. He could have ended up in a hardcore band instead of Panic! At the Disco. Back in 2016, amid all of his Positive Hardcore Thursday notoriety, Urie sat down with AP and recounted his first hardcore gig experience, moshing included. The vocalist described it as incredible, explaining his thoughts at the time, quote, "This is the coolest scene I have seen in my life. I want to be a part of this." And he was, at least for a moment. At 15, Urie pursued the hardcore track with some of his first bands, but they never made it past the practice stage. Number 5. The time he did a backflip stage dive. In 2013, Fall Out Boy embarked on their first post-hiatus run, the Save Rock and Roll Tour, with Panic! At the Disco and 21 Pilots as support. Taking advantage of an off day, the band ditched arenas for a grungy club in Milwaukee, in turn giving us one of Urie's most metal onstage moments. The frontman did his typical I Write Sins Not Tragedies drum set backflip at the rave, but this time he upped the bar by immediately following it with an epic stage dive. Number 4. One of his favorite Panic covers is a metal one. There are a lot of Panic! At the Disco covers out there, but Urie has still managed to sift through the talented takes and come up with a few favorites. The vocalist revealed to AP that he caught a cover of Death of the Bachelor the day after the band released it. While he was impressed with her quick turnaround time, he also pointed to a heavier version by Hearing Shapes. Number 3. When he brought Positive Hardcore to the stage. Positive Hardcore Thursday may have felt like it was Vine's little secret, but the frontman has let his live shows in on it a handful of times over the past several years. Tracing back to at least 2013, Urie plays through a guttural 30-second track as the show approaches its end. While its appearance became rarer as the years passed, Panic! Did revive it most recently during their Pray for the Wicked era secret show in Cleveland. Number 2. The calendar gets a metal update. Back in December, Urie teased that he made a metal version of Vice's and Virtue's track, The Calendar, while discussing a desire to do a metal project someday. He took to Twitch a few days later to play the track during the stream and reveal it was written in 2010. And number 1. Brendon made a metal track while he was stoned and drunk. Finally, Urie shared his first original metal track earlier this year. In late July, the vocalist teased a brief portion of it. When questioned if he was breaking his time away from work rule, he explained he did it in a stoned and drunk relaxation period. The following day, he shared the breakdown-filled full song.